Hi guys, today I am reading a fictional story. This is a very funny book. Amelia Bedelia, and she's one of my favorite characters. I used to love reading her stories when I was in school. This one's titled Amelia Bedelia's First Day of School. Amelia Bedelia is such a silly character. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. This book is written by Herman Parish, and the pictures are written by Lynn Averill. So Herman Parish wrote the words, that makes him the author. The pictures are drawn by Lynn Averill, that means she's the illustrator. Amelia Bedelia's first day of school. Amelia Bedelia couldn't wait to go to school. "Here we are," said Miss Park, the bus driver. "Time to jump off." Amelia Bedelia backed up, then ran as fast as she could and jumped as far as she could. Amelia Bedelia landed right on top of a grown-up. "Oof! Are you my teacher?" she asked. I am Miss O'Malley. I teach Jim." "Oh," said Amelia Bedelia, "I am not Jim. I'm Amelia Bedelia." Okay. She said, Mrs. O'Malley said, "I teach Jim." Did she mean a person named Jim, or did she mean gym class? I think she meant gym class, didn't she? She's the coach, the PE coach. She teaches gym class. And Amelia Bedelia thought she meant she taught a student named Jim. Isn't that funny? "Can you help me find my teacher?" "Follow me," said Miss O'Malley. And Miss Amelia Bedelia did, right into her new classroom. "Hello there. My name is Mrs. Edwards. You must be Amelia." "How did you know?" asked Amelia Bedelia. "Because you're my last tag," Mrs. Edwards said. She's talking about her name tag. Amelia Bedelia started running. "You can't catch me," she yelled. "I'm too fast." "Come back," said Mrs. Edwards, laughing. "We aren't playing tag. I have a name tag for you." So silly. Amelia Bedelia looked at her name tag. Something was missing. She added Bedelia. "I like my whole name," she said. "It rhymes." "So it does," said Mrs. Edwards. "Now please sit wherever you like." That was a hard choice for Amelia Bedelia. She liked the pictures of faraway places. She liked the letters marching across the top of the board. She liked the hamster running on its wheel. She liked everything she saw, so she sat down right in the middle of the classroom. Mrs. Edwards began the day by calling the roll. "Amelia Bedelia?" "What?" said Amelia Bedelia. "Not what," said Mrs. Edwards. "Here." "I hear you," said Amelia Bedelia. "Good," said Mrs. Edwards. "When you hear your name, say it." "It," hollered Amelia Bedelia. "It?" said Mrs. Edwards. "Who is it?" "I'll be it," said Miss Amelia Bedelia. "Can we play tag now?" Everyone began to laugh. She wanted Amelia Bedelia to say here. That's what we say when we take roll. We say here. Clap, clap, clap. "Shh, be as quiet as mice," said Mrs. Edwards. Now that I am sure you are here, Amelia Bedelia, I'll read the names of your classmates. Get close. Rose, here. Her name is like a flower. Holly, like a holly leaf, here. Teddy, like a teddy bear, here. Angel, here. Chip, oh, like a chocolate chip, here. Penny, like money, penny, here. Dawn, like the morning time, here. Their names were very exciting, but still Amelia Bedelia loved her name best of all. Plop, plop, plop. Miss Edwards placed a lump of squishy clay on each desk. Let's make our favorite animals, she said. Amelia Bedelia loved hamsters, so she began making one. Rose made a giraffe, Dawn made a pony, and Clay made a big fat bullfrog. You're so funny, Amelia Bedelia, said Clay. You could be the teacher's pet. Amelia Bedelia was not happy. She loved animals, but she did not want to be anyone's pet. She felt like flattening Clay's frog. She thinks if she's the teacher's pet, she's gonna have to go in the hamster cage. If you have trouble, chickadees, said Mrs. Edwards, try wiggling your fingers on that clay. So that is exactly what Amelia Bedelia did. Soon, Clay was laughing so hard he could not stop. Amelia Bedelia, said Clay, stop tickling me. She didn't mean Clay the boy, she meant the clay that's the Play-Doh. Clean up, everybody clean up, sang Mrs. Edwards. It's time for music. Miss Melody arrived with her guitar and tambourine. We will sing like birds today, la la, she trilled. Tweet, tweet, chirp, chirp. Then the students toured the library with Mr. Stacks. I want to see your little nose in those books, said Mr. Stacks. Ow! Amelia Bedelia closed her nose in the book. In gym class, Miss O'Malley taught them how to run like cheetahs, and she's on the ground. That just means run fast, but she's on the ground actually running like a cheetah cat. She's saying, meow! So funny. At last, it was time for lunch. Do you feel like a sloppy Joe? Asked the lady behind the lunch counter. She said, no, said Amelia Bedelia. Do I look like one? Oh, here you are, said the lady. I hope your eyes aren't bigger than your stomach. Me too, said Amelia Bedelia. They would not fit in my head if they were. Amelia Bedelia, said Rose after lunch, do you want to jump rope with us? Amelia Bedelia smiled. Sure, she said. She put the rope on the ground and jumped over it. Amelia Bedelia was a terrific rope jumper. Rose giggled. So did Holly and Dawn and Joy. But before long, everyone on the playground was jumping rope the Amelia Bedelia way. There was time for one last project. Mrs. Edwards brought out big sheets of paper, glue, and scissors. This is free time, she said. Create something wonderful. Amelia Bedelia decided to make daisies for her mother. She got a piece of white paper for the petals and a piece of yellow paper for the centers, and another piece of white paper, and another piece of yellow paper, and another piece of white paper, and another piece of yellow paper. Amelia Bedelia, said Miss Edwards, Don't be a ping pong ball. Please sit down. But I need green for the stems. Enough is enough, said Mrs. Edwards. Please glue yourself to the seat. So Amelia Bedelia did. And since her daisies didn't have stems, she glued them to her headband until the school day ended. She did. What do you guys think she did with the glue? Do you think the teacher meant glue, put glue on your bottom and sit down for real? Or did she just mean sit still? Let's find out what Amelia Bedelia did. Goodbye, squirrels and ladybugs, said Mrs. Edwards. She was standing in the doorway, giving everyone a gold star. See you tomorrow. Soon Amelia Bedelia was the only one left. Why is she still sitting there? Amelia Bedelia, said Miss Edwards, why are you still here? Because, said Amelia Bedelia, you told me to glue myself to my seat. So I did, said Mrs. Edwards. And so I did, said Amelia Bedelia. She used real glue, didn't she? That is not what Mrs. Edwards meant, is it? Amelia Bedelia stood up, and the chair stood up with her. Mrs. Edwards chuckled, then laughed out loud. Oh, Amelia Bedelia, Mrs. Edwards said, I should have known better than to say that to you, especially on your first day of school. And as Miss Edwards got Amelia Bedelia unstuck, she whispered, Want to know a secret? Today is my first day of school, too. I'm a brand new teacher. We both deserve gold stars, said Amelia Bedelia. You'll have lots of fun tomorrow, said Mrs. Edwards. We are having an assembly. Hooray! said Amelia Bedelia. What are we going to build? Memories, said Mrs. Edwards. Then she tapped Amelia Bedelia once on the very top of her head. Tag, said Mrs. Edwards. You are it until tomorrow. Amelia Bedelia smiled. She couldn't wait to come back to school. The end. Amelia Bedelia always gets words confused. In English, we have a lot of words that have more than one meaning. So like tag can mean a name tag or a game. So she always gets confused with the wrong meaning of words, and it makes for very silly books. All right, guys, thanks for listening. I hope you guys make great choices and have a great day. Bye. Love y'all.